What goes around just comes around. 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 What goes around just comes around.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the November 10th edition of Epileptic Gaming, episode number 96. This week on EG, the hosts bring you their views and opinions on 6 different games for the PS3, 360, and PSP. As always, news of the week, Stacker 2 Top 5, and open phones, baby. You got it right. Tonight's edition of Epileptic Gaming is brought to you by Stacker 2 Extreme Energy Shots, Intel Core 2 Duo processors, and the Upper Deck World of Warcraft trading card game. And now, here's the world's loudest human, djWHEAT.
What's up? Getting loud up in this bizatch. It's episode 96, believe it or not. We're here in the studios in sunny Santa Monica, California, and if we don't have enough new changes for you guys, then I don't think that we'll ever have enough, because we've got new people in the studio, we've got new formats that we're going to be introducing, and we're also going to be offering a lot more video content that will be complementing the audio show that we do every Friday. So we're kind of kicking it back into a high gear. We've got episode 100 coming up very, very shortly, and we're sort of thinking in the background, what exactly will episode 100 be? Well, I don't even know if we quite know yet. So without further ado, let me introduce the other co-host for Epileptic Gaming. He is none other than the Nebraska farmer, Mike Force Detman. What is up, Force?
Oh, what's up? Glad to be here. It's been a long time.
It has. And you know what? There's no person that gives me more crap about not doing Epileptic Gaming than Force.
I'm getting backed up. I get this catalog of games. I'm like, if we don't have a show soon,
I played all these games for nothing, damn it. And, yeah, so I know that we've got a lot of games. I know that already people are saying, dude, there is no way you're going to do 6 reviews tonight. Because, trust me, EG hosts, you can't fool me. We know that when you review a game, you spend like 3 hours talking about the same game, and then you forget about the other games. I guarantee you that will not happen tonight. But it
won't happen with Wheat's reviews, I promise.
No, I will. I'm going to tell. Actually, I'm not going to tell you why. It's going to be a surprise. You won't find out until we actually do the reviews. And
don't you love how the co-host learns the rules as they go along?
Didn't I tell you that Force was going to give me shit for not telling about this? And that is exactly why I did it.
You called it 100%, brother.
Exactly.
So
we've also got
I'm glad I can be so predictable.
We've got some new voices on the air tonight. The deep, bassy man over there who everyone wants to be their lover is none other than DJ Rome.
What's up, son?
Of ITG right there, rocking the production board and making sure all the video and audio run smoothly. And then we've got our very own in-house newbie. And if it wasn't great already, then now it's going to get even better.
Do I have audio?
You're here.
What's up?
What's up? This is Hogan Camera Carter. Now, he is our camera guy, but I've always said that Hogan is sort of like our in-house newbie. He'll ask some questions that you'll laugh at. He'll be like, oh my gosh, you guys are so smart about this stuff. And I guarantee you that he will offer all sorts of goodness. So, Force, you're like playing 20 games right now, aren't you?
I was playing 20 games until I picked up Gears.
Yeah, and then you stopped?
Well, actually, I had everything beaten, so I've played probably 20 games since the last show. Does that count?
Yeah, I assume that you probably went through a whole plethora of games. But a lot of people, I think, a little surprised that we're not doing Gears of War this week. The reason why is because, it didn't come out till Tuesday. I wanted to spend some time not only on the single-player game, but Force and I have plans to actually play through the multiplayer, play some, co-op games. And are you, eating a bag of chips over there, dude?
I'm done with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. He was
finished it off.
Getting rid of it. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do Gears of War next week. We've got the 6 reviews coming off today. Of course, we're gonna do news of the week. It's gonna be the first time in a long time that the top 5 will return, and it's gonna be the Stacker 2 top 5 because we've got some new sponsors in the show. And I want to talk a little bit about those. Of course, Stacker 2 is joining us, and everyone knows that djWHEAT loves energy drinks. Force, is this true? Is this to be
I was expecting you to say Asian women, but I guess energy drinks is a close second.
It's they're they go hand in hand, or the neck and neck or something. Asians did invent Red Bull after all. But that's not important. Red Bull's not our sponsor. Oh no. We've got something much better, and that is Stacker 2 Blackjacks. And I'm just going to start off the show with a celebratory Stacker 2 shot. Now, these things you'll see on the video once they're released, but they're about 3 inches tall. You go and you buy those large cans from the store, and they take like 12 days to drink. Well, this you just take one shot. So, cheers, everyone! It's nice to have Epileptic Gaming back, and Force. I'll make sure I send you some because these will knock you on your ass.
All right, I guess if I can't get a paid check, I'll take some free Stacker.
There you go. Oh my, that's it. That's the 6 hours of power right there. We've also got Intel joining the crew and jumping on.
Oh, I thought you were going to say joining the advertising.
Well, they're sponsoring the show now. We've got an Intel Core 2 Duo XPS laptop, sort of powering the news desk, if you will. And we've also got the World of Warcraft trading card game as one of the sponsors. And even Force can attribute to the days where we used to play Magic and even some pencil and paper board games. And now it's evolved. Now you go you spend 60 hours a week playing World of Warcraft, and then all of the hours that you're not playing World of Warcraft, you're actually playing then the trading card game. So
I was wondering if people were actually playing the game or just buying them for the free loot.
From what I understand, we are achieving like Yu-Gi-Oh type levels, like Pokemon type levels. These cards they can't keep in stock anywhere. Because not only have they made it a trading card game, and we've got a few decks in, we've got like some starter decks, and we've got some like booster packs and stuff like that. We haven't actually sat down and tapped any mana and played it or anything like that yet, but we're going to. But from what I understand is there's a lot of cards in the game. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get flamed for because I told someone that we weren't going to talk about MMORPGs, and here I am talking about an MMO. But anyway.
Online rules.
Yeah, right. There you go. There's the MMO chat of the week. Is that you can get cards that can then benefit you and get you items inside the game. So even people who aren't playing the game are still becoming very interested in the card game. Anyway, they're jumping up on board. We thank all of our sponsors. They help make this show possible, and they help make it so that Force and I have a pocketbook that we can, dip into because a lot of the show, in fact, 95 of the show is pretty much coming out of our own pockets. And finally, we might be able to actually step things up a little bit. So the PS3 and the Wii are coming next week, and we're going to talk a little bit about those two guys. Open discussion this week is actually going to be who will win this holiday season. Will it be the 360? Will it be the Wii? Will it be the PS3? And when we go to news of the week in just a second, I think you're going to find out that all of them have a chance. They're all contenders. 360 may have obviously a much better foothold on the industry than the Wii and the PS3 based off of the demands of the consoles, based off the amount of titles that will be released then are available on launch. So, Force, before we go to the news of the week, what's your new console plans for next week?
Well, and I did not pre-order, so I might be hosed, but I'm a Wii 100%.
You're all Wii. I'm
all Wii.
It's hard not to be all Wii with some of the titles that are coming out, and I don't want to ruin any of our top 5 lists, so we won't go too much into that because we're going to talk about the Stacker 2 top 5 list tonight, and it'll be the top 5 PS3 and Nintendo Wii launch titles. What are we most excited for? And I already know that Force and I share the same number one. At least I'm betting on it. But I would guess that the other four are going to be much, much different in terms of selection. So, with that being said, let's move on over to News of the Week. We'll be back in just a second here on Epileptic Gaming.